Hello everyone, Mr. E here reporting live for SLOPTIDE News Network with some breaking news. Darktide has had a teaser trailer for its upcoming second large annual update, and it's going to be released in its full glory at the Warhammer Skulls event this year, which will be occurring on May the 22nd, so make sure you're tuned in for that. I'll also be reporting on that at the time. But for now, let's go ahead and look at the teaser trailer that dropped today and see what information we might be able to glean from it. And that's it. That's pretty much all the information you're going to get. 4 whole seconds. But there is actually enough information in these 4 seconds to get something pretty interesting as far as insight for this update. And let's take a look at it in slow motion. We can see here that this, whatever it is pretty low to the ground. It's standing no taller than hip height to a man, and it also has these agile movements that it's clambering over obstacles and swerving through gunfire. This, to me, moves like an animal. It's moving like a pox hound. It's moving like it is seeking for something. And as we can see here, it is seeking for this character here in the middle who runs away. Now, we can notice when we're at this range that these are not, in fact, friendly forces. These are Dreg Gunners, part of the Cult of Admonition. So the pessimistic take would be that perhaps there is some sort of conflict between the Cult of Admonition and the Mobian 6th faction of our enemies, and they are sicking their dogs on each other. But I think much more likely is that this, and optimistically I'm saying, I think this is a player-controlled creature. And as it lunges for this dreg here, we can see how short we actually are in the frame that we're put in. We're only a little bit lower than the hip. And one final clue that we get from this 4 seconds of footage here that gives us some insight as to what this is that there is the text roaring included in the subtitles. Subtitles guy killing it as usual, completely overdoing their job expectations by having like 17 different subtitles in a 4-second video. So what could this be if it is an animal and if it's player controlled? Well, if you are a Warhammer fan, and I had to ask around for some Warhammer fans and I had to check the forums, but I think I found it. And I would conclude that based on all guesses we've had so far, that the Cyber Mastiff is a pretty safe bet here. The Cyber Mastiff is basically a trained canine unit that patrols with Adeptus Arbitus and Adeptus Mechanicus, and it acts as a police dog of sorts. Now, these are most commonly deployed with these Adeptus troops that have like top-of-the-line skills at maintaining and training and controlling them, but not exclusively. And there are a couple different varieties of the Cyber Mastiffs. There are completely robotic Mastiffs, and there are sort of cyborg ones that are partially dog and partially robotics. But as it says down here, that it's not unheard of for individuals who are not Cyber Mastiff handlers or who are not equipped with a controlling constructor interface to make use of these cyber constructs. The Adeptus Mechanicus agents are not alone in the use of such constructs, so it could be very, very possible, and within the realm of 40k lore, that whatever character is coming to our depraved warband here could be in control of one of these Cyber Mastiffs. And that would be very, very cool. Now, why do I think this is the case? Well, one, based on the footage we just saw there, we have some sort of animal that's attacking the enemies for us. And the second thing is that I have heard in the past that the reason that Fat Shark invested so much time into Sienna's Necromancer class in Vermintide 2 was because they were very interested in developing that AI, that player-controlled AI that fights for you, and this would make good use of this. In fact, this is something that players have been anticipating as the next player class, or something like it for a while, that whatever player class would come out would be some sort of NPC controlling character who has minions that do their bidding for them. And I think this would be an absolutely thrilling inclusion to our cast of characters currently. And it also meets my sniff test for is this big enough news to be announcing at Skulls? Is this something that you would want to put out there? If this was just going to be another in-game event, if this was just going to be like, you know, something very small, like a one new enemy added to the fray for Darktide, I don't think it would quite meet the muster of the second big update for the year. So I am very, very optimistic, and I think I'm going to be reaffirmed in this, that whatever this is the new character class that we have been anticipating coming to Darktide for some time. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you more pessimistic? Do you think this is just a bunch of bullshit and this is going to be a terrible, terrible inclusion? It's not even going to be thrilling at all? Or are you optimistic? What are you going to name your dog? Do you think we can name the dog? Do you think we can pet the dog? Those are the real concerns I think we should have as Darktide players. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching very much, and I'll see you next time. Mystery out.